Hey y'all, welcome back to my vlog. So what's been going on since I've been gone? Today I am 24 weeks pregnant and starting to show more more than last time. You probably can't tell as much with this black shirt on. Like my mom says, like when you see me coming from the front, like you can't really tell that I'm pregnant. Then if you see me from the side, you can see the baby bump. So there she is. What else have I been doing? Well, I came up with a baby name, and her name is Bella Jolie. Got her a blanket with her name on it, and I think that is so sweet. I went ahead and bought a bassinet, and I kind of wish that I would have waited because I bought just the most basic bassinet ever, which is fine with me. Like I didn't have a problem with it. I'm still planning on using it, but I wish I had bought one of the halo bassinets that I've seen on other vlogs where it kind of will like slide over the edge of the bed, and I think like the side comes down and it's just a lot fancier. So I may still end up indulging and like buying one of those if I'm able to. Bought some of the first baby clothes, just some simple and soft onesies. I bought some short sleeves and long sleeves because it's South Carolina. If you're from around here, you know what that means. She's due in December, so I really don't know. It could be warm, freezing cold. I really don't know. So I'm trying to get kind of weather appropriate clothes for either situation. Some blankets, some hats. I've just kind of been stocking up on a lot of the basic things, you know, that I know that I'll need once she gets here. Diapers, wipes. I also went ahead and ordered a diaper bag because I was excited to get to buy a girly one. I have two sons, so I never got to buy girly things. So this was exciting to get to buy a flowery diaper bag. I did get a car seat, and she's gonna be right there. I can't believe it. Since I've been gone, I have also had a checkup, and Bella's doing great. I'm doing good except for having iron deficiency anemia, so that hasn't been fun. My iron levels haven't changed even though I've been taking prescription iron tablets for over a month. My iron level did not go up at all during that whole time, but it didn't go down either, so I guess I'm kind of relieved about that. But this has been really a real eye-opening experience for me because it's really made me be honest with myself, and the fact that I know that I've been really active in my eating disorder for quite some time now, at least a couple of years, if not more. You can look at me and you can't just, I'm not wasting away. So it's not like I look like I have an eating disorder, or like I've looked like I have, you know, over the past couple of years if you look at pictures. And my weight has basically been within a healthy range. But to find out that my iron levels were already low pre-pregnancy. This was an unplanned pregnancy, so I didn't keep a check on trying to make sure that I had all the nutrients that I needed, and so my iron levels just kind of plummeted. But in realizing that I have her to think about, and I'm not wanting any complications, not wanting preterm labor or, you know, worse, or any of the things that could happen, and realizing that I need to take care of myself, it's been a really eye-opening experience to be honest with myself, realize I've been completely active in my eating disorder, and that I have to find a way to be healthy and not let that control me. When I was pregnant with my two sons, I didn't have any iron deficiency anemia. I didn't have any deficiencies and nutrients whatsoever. Everything was fine, but I had a healthy diet then, and I was not active in my eating disorder whenever I was pregnant with both of them, and not really for a while prior to getting pregnant with them. So I didn't have that issue, and it's just been really eye-opening to go ahead and see it for what it is now and try to deal with it and basically be in recovery. So, but I'm trying to kind of deal with it. It's a day-to-day thing, and being honest with myself and in realizing how harmful it's been to me, and with me specifically, it would be anorexia. So I was restricting a lot. I was doing the plant-based diet. I mean, not religiously, but for the most part, for like going on 5 years. But for me, a plant-based diet was basically just another form of an eating disorder. It was just one that was like, okay, I can call this something healthy and people aren't gonna think it's bad. But really it's me restricting what I'm eating. I'm just trying to break out of those cycles, trying to not obsess about food, and just trying to find a healthy balance. And it's not been easy because I think the eating disorder is a coping mechanism. So it's always kind of been there for me to fall back on, but there's something about it that sort of numbs you in a way. So it's been really kind of emotional, sort of, and sort of like somebody's taken a wall down around me. But in another way, it's been great because I'm being honest with myself, and even the times that have been hard or emotional through it, I feel like that was even better than dealing with than being active in the eating disorder, because those emotions were real and they were coming from a real place. And I don't know, it's like the eating disorder is just an illusion. It just makes you think, I'm gonna feel better if I don't eat this, or I'm gonna look better and then I'm gonna be happier. It's just self-destructive. Just without a doubt, it's completely self-destructive. You don't always see that it is logically when you're in it, but being out of it and not behaving in those patterns every day, I see how self-destructive it is and how it's just an illusion. You don't look better. You don't like feel better. Definitely, I felt horrible. I'm literally still gasping for breath just sitting here talking because my iron levels are low. I mean, I get tired from walking across the room sometimes. It's just, it's terrible, and it's so needless. It doesn't have to happen. Anyway, so I basically have been in recovery and trying to take care of myself and take care of Bella. And I think the nurse scared the shit out of me when she called to let me know they were refilling my iron prescription and to continue taking it as I had been taking it because my levels hadn't changed. And then she's like, well, yeah, you're gonna have, because I was like, really, I don't want to take, because it's hard on your stomach. I was like, I don't want to have to take that twice a day. She's like, well, you know, you really need to, because I mean, unless you want to get a blood transfusion, you know, after delivery. And I mean, I was like horrified. So I think when the reality sinks in, which sadly for some people, including myself, when things slap you in the face, like what's actually happening to your body, your hair falling out, your skin drying out, all kinds of things because you're not getting what you need, it's time to wake up and make some changes. And it's a deep thing, and it's been happening for me off and on for a really long time. That doesn't mean it can't change. I'm working on it, and I just wanted to share that too for anybody else who's going through anything similar. I think you can always make changes and try to live a healthier life and try to love yourself. So what else I've been doing is thrifting. One of my favorite things to do. I found that lamp back here beside my bed at the thrift store for like $7.99, but it's nice, and it's got that sort of cream colored ish shade. So when you turn the light off, or like say I'm waking up, you know, to feed Bella in the middle of the night, and you don't want a bright light in your face, but you need to be able to see something. I've been looking for something like that, and I just found that recently, and it's a pretty little cozy looking lamp. Something else that I found thrifting are these moccasins, and these are Minnetonka moccasins, and they are like brand new, like haven't even been used. And I think they're so cool. When I first found them, I tried them on and they fit like perfect. I know by the time it's cold enough here to wear them, I'll probably have a hard time like bending down over my belly to lace them up, but that's okay. I'll have them later. I think they were like $6. Vintage t-shirt, romantic Willimantic. I love t-shirts. Lake Havasu shirt, ta-da. And I've also been picking up things from friends or people in the area who have donations that they want to donate to a thrift store, or they just need to get rid of it and they need somebody to pick it up. I've been picking them up and being able to add some to my online store, and sometimes keep a couple of things that might work for me. A friend of mine, and thank you, by the way, this was a bracelet that was actually in some of the stuff that I picked up from her the other day. And I was so excited to find these overalls, which are so cute, and I can't wait to wear them. I tried them on, I can kind of still fit in them like now, so I might be able to wear them like once or twice. What else have I been doing? I've been burning white sage incense to keep up the good vibrations and get rid of the bad ones. I've been reapplying this to my belly. Lots and lots. And so far, no new stretch marks. So that's good. And these are some books. I've had the normal books that like every pregnant woman probably has, is this one, but this one has kind of made me mad off and on just because sometimes all of the facts aren't there. So I got this book, which has been wonderful, by Emily Oster. This basically is everything that you find on the internet. Like you really don't even need this because all of this is on the internet. But the thing is, you don't get all the facts. You get kind of told like, oh sure, epidurals are safe. Go ahead and have one, they don't cause more C-sections. But it doesn't give you the information to let you make your own decision. That's why this book has been great. It's very informative, and she is telling you the research facts, how the research was done. She's giving you all of the background so that you can make your own decision. So just like with using epidurals, they may not technically cause more C-sections, but there can be an elevated risk of, you know, instruments being used to deliver the baby, like forceps. This has been really helpful to me because it's kind of infuriating to be a woman and to be creating a life with your own body and then not to be given the facts that are out there, just to be told, hey, don't drink any wine at all, because most women, if you're allowed to have one glass, you're probably going to have 10 glasses. Like, I'm not stupid, okay? Like, don't treat me like that. Like, give me the information, let me make the decision myself. This is great. It gives you the information, it gives you the research, and even she goes into detail in each chapter. If you want to thumb through, like, you can kind of just read the summation at the end, you know, basically this is, and this is the risk level for this. And then she even tells you what she did, so, and what her outcome was. So I would totally recommend this because you can't really find this information on the internet unless you are a researcher like her and you really know how to find it. But this, you can find this information all over the internet. I'm like so out of breath just from this. I've also decided that I'm going to refer to delivery day whenever Sweet Bella gets here as Brexit. I'm still contemplating on whether or not I'm going to film Brexit. So that's where I am right now. That's what's going on. By the way, what else I've been doing is finishing up my album, Fathoms, which is now complete. And I'm so happy about it. I know every artist does that about like whatever they're working on at the moment, but this is my favorite ever so far, and I feel like I really worked hard, and I feel like I've learned a lot from everything that came before this one, and I feel like some of that shows in this one. So I can't wait to share that with everybody, and I hope that y'all enjoy it too. That will be out on Halloween. Heartburn. I've also been having heartburn like crazy. Hold on, my timer's going off. Oh, and I want to share y'all, my mom got me this for my birthday. My birthday is next week. I'm gonna be 40. It's a vintage bed jacket which women wore in the 50s whenever they had their babies in the hospital. I don't want to try it on right now like over this because I think it like won't be cute, but I think it's so pretty. It's satin and pink and soft with the lace, and I think that's going to be so pretty. I can't wait to wear that and like with Bella and take a picture and maybe have something pink and pretty on her too. That's just beautiful. Thank you, Mama. What else have I been doing? Trying to get rid of negative vibes. Burning sage.
If I fell in love with you, could you love me too?
So thank y'all for hanging out with me, and thanks for watching. Thanks for being my besties, and appreciate y'all. If you like any of this, just like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Love me true. If promises weren't broken as quickly as they're made, if love could be unspoken and stay, could you love me true?